Come on in, how's it going? Yuri Elkaim here, and in just a moment, I'm gonna walk you through how I was able to build a multiple $1 million business in a completely new space with zero following and no email list. But first, I wanna talk to you about the old way of building a business, the common advice that we're all given to build a business online. You know, the product launches, the funnels, the lead magnets, the low end products that lead to the higher end products and all that kind of stuff. And I want to give you a bit of perspective on that because it's tougher and tougher to make that work in today's day and age. And I say that because I've been online since 2006 and I did all that stuff, and it helped me go from scrambling and not knowing what I was doing to building a multiple 7-figure business in the online health and fitness space. But I share that with you because over the years, I've recognized how it's tougher and tougher for most people to make that work. It's a challenging business model to really make work because the reality is you have to become an amazing marketer to take that business model and turn it into profit for your business. In just a few moments, I'll actually take you downstairs to the office and we'll sketch out some frameworks and ideas on the whiteboard so you can get a sense of what I'm talking about. And you obviously want to be able to pay for your desired lifestyle, whether that's the house you want, the vacations, being able to do what you want, when you want, with who you want. All of this is dependent upon building a business that can drive revenue and profit into your business. You see, it's very tough to make that work with a $10 ebook or a $100 course. And we know that the completion rate of most do-it-yourself courses online nowadays is less than 3%. So if we really want to make more money and we really want to transform people's lives, it's not going to happen by selling information. In today's day and age, in this changing landscape, the more digital we become, the more desire there is for transformation. The greater the opportunity exists for you to really hold somebody's hand and create a transformation in their life or in their business in a very, very big way. And that's what I want to walk you through how to do and exactly what I've been able to do to help our healthpreneur business go from zero to over $1 million in revenue in just over 1 year with zero following and zero email list. I'll actually walk you through how we built my first company in the online fitness space and how we did that using what I call the old model and how long it took us to really achieve those types of results. And I'm talking about results of 7 years of 7 figures or more of revenue, 500,000 customers served. I've written 3 published books, including a number 2 New York Times bestseller. Our blog gets over 1 million visitors per month. We have 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I share all that with you, not to brag, but to let you know there's a smarter way of doing things. You don't need to do all that kind of stuff. Because if you do, it's gonna take you a lot longer than it took me to see those types of results. So why don't we head downstairs? I'm gonna show you the faster, smarter, and more profitable way to really achieving those goals you wanna achieve, all right? So let's head downstairs and let's have a look. Okay, so we're back in the office on the whiteboard here, and before I get into showing you the smarter way of building a business online in today's day and age, I wanna show you the reality of the old way, which I'm gonna illustrate with these 4 boxes. Now, these 4 boxes illustrate what most internet marketers are teaching us about building a business online. And these 4 boxes will take the form of the following. And first and foremost, we have something called a lead magnet. You may have heard this, you may have one yourself. You have a website, you have a landing page, you offer something for free in exchange for an email, right? PDF, video download, something like that. That's known as a lead magnet. And the thinking there is that if we give something away for free, we are going to acquire emails and we can build a relationship with these emails, with these people over time by bombarding them with incessant emails and offers, etc. Okay, so the lead magnet, typically when somebody opts in for a lead magnet, if this is done properly, what happens next is you don't end up on a blank page saying thank you. You end up on a page that has what's called a one-time offer. Some people call it a tripwire. We call it a no-brainer offer. It doesn't really matter. This is typically something in the range of $1 to $10. It's a simple impulse buy, a no-brainer type of offer. Now, no one's gonna be rich. No one's making money and sustaining a business and feeding their family on $10 ebooks. So what do we have to do there? Well, we have to offer other things. And that's where we get into upsells. We get upsell number 1, upsell number 2. In some cases, I've been a customer in 1 or 2 funnels where there's been 7 upsells. Can you imagine that as a customer going through 7 upsells? Hey, do you want this? You want this as well? Okay, you didn't want that one. We're gonna slash this in half, 50% off right now, but if you leave this page, you're never gonna see it again. That's not a good customer experience. That's not a fun way to purchase stuff, right? So this is, this might be 47 bucks. This one might be 97. Obviously the prices, you have to split test all the prices to make sure whatever works where it works. Anyways, long story short, the average order value of this type of funnel might be $25. So AOV stands for average order value, $25. Now let me ask you this. How do you generate revenue in your business? Okay, so let's say this is the funnel. People come into a lead magnet, they opt in, they hopefully buy this one-time offer, which again, in most cases, I'll tell you this from experience statistically, because this is ironically, and even hypocritically, how I built my health and fitness business since 2006. Pretty much most of our funnels are like this. So when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about this from real firsthand experience. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make this work. And part of the reason for that is because this is typically going to convert at 1 to 3%. Let's just be super conservative and say it converts at 1%. Because if people don't know you and they're opting in for something, funny enough, half the time they don't even open the email that has their download. So they're not engaged at all. Anyways, but let's just say 1% of people landing on this page were to buy your stuff. So let's just keep things even more simple. Let's just cut out the lead magnet and let's just say we are driving traffic to this one-time offer. $10 we're gonna go with, okay? So we're gonna say it's 10 bucks, 1% conversion rate. How are you going to make a living doing this? There's 2 ways. You have free traffic and you've got paid traffic. Okay, so free traffic is content marketing, so blog posts, YouTube videos, podcasts, social media posts, all that kind of stuff. This requires a huge investment of time, huge, massive. It took me 10 years to get our blog to 1 million unique visitors per month. A payroll of $30,000 a month just on our blog. Do I recommend doing that? Not at all. It's a waste of time, especially in today's day and age where there's so much competition on Google. It's very tough to crack that code and it's very tough to stand out unless you already have a massive platform. Okay, so don't do that. The better way is paid traffic. Actually, let me go back to free for a second. You could also do joint ventures and affiliates, but this is not really free because you're still paying them a commission. But in order for them to make money, they need to make money. And it's very tough for them to make money if they're getting, let's say, 50% of $25 times however many customers they send you. So let's just look at an example here for a second. Let's say you wanted to make $1 million, $1 million with this type of funnel. You got your blog set up, you've got a podcast, you got all this different stuff you're doing that's driving people into this core offer you have. $25 average order value, how many customers do you need to make $1 million? The answer is you need 40,000 customers. That is not easy to do because how are you going to get that much traffic? If 1% are buying 40,000 customers, 1% of that is 4 million visitors to this offer. I don't know about you, but there aren't many people that have monster email lists that are willing to send you all of their traffic if they're only getting paid $12 per customer, given to you, okay? The second option is that you pay for traffic. You go onto Facebook ads or YouTube ads and you say, Facebook, I'm gonna give you $100, you give me some leads and clients. The trouble with this, in this scenario, is that the average order value is so low and paid traffic is only increasing, it's very tough to make this work. So we have a funnel in our health and fitness business. I don't really do much in that business anymore. Our team runs that, but I do jump in for strategy here and there and I see what happens. Like this is very, very tough to crack. We are lucky, and believe me, we're very good at what we do. And we are lucky if we break even from Facebook ads on this funnel. Average order value for us is 20 bucks. Customer acquisition is 30. We're like, oh my God, we're in the hole $10. The most successful people running this stuff, this is something you don't know that you need to know. They are going in the hole for months, even up to a year in some cases, before they break even. And I don't recommend you run this type of business because it doesn't make sense to me. It's ridiculous, right? But this is the nature. This is the old way of internet marketing. This is what the gurus are telling us to do. The free plus shipping book offers, do you think the free book is actually just the free book? No, no, no. There's a reason the book is free, because they're making the money on the upsell flow. But again, what do the margins look like? What does the ROI look like? You have to understand what goes into this type of business. And in order for this to work, there's two words you need to remember. Number one is volume, and number two is conversion rate. You cannot have more volume if your conversions suck. It's really simple. If this converts at 1% and you can't make these numbers work on Facebook ads, you can't drive more traffic. But if you can get that conversion to 5%, for instance, and all of a sudden you're paying less to acquire a customer than they're worth, now you can crank up the volume. So conversions are required, but here's the thing. To have high conversions, you need to be an amazing marketer. You need to be an amazing copywriter. You need to know how to craft offers that get people to whip out their credit card and make impulse decisions. That's not what most people are great at doing. And I say this because, listen, we help a lot of entrepreneurs, specifically in the health space, with their businesses. And this is not common first language for most people. This takes years and years of blood, sweat, and tears, and I don't recommend you do it because there is a smarter way. So if it's okay, I want to erase this and show you the smarter way, the new way to build a profitable business online. Okay, so once again, we've got 4 boxes, and this is the new way to build a profitable, successful business online. Now, before we go any further, if you like this kind of stuff and you want more of this goodness, I've got nothing to sell you. I've got nothing to offer you here. The only thing I'm asking is, if you like this, subscribe to the channel. There should be a button somewhere around this video or on the video. Click on that, subscribe to the channel today. When you do, we've got lots of great videos to help you with this stuff, to help you with your mindset, with your marketing, with your monetization, with your self-managing systems to start and scale a successful business online. Now, our forte is helping health and fitness experts, but I guarantee a lot of the videos you'll watch will apply to your business as well, even if you're not in the health and fitness space. Oh, and a cool gift, when you subscribe, on the homepage of our channel, we actually have a free book called Health Profit Secrets. You can download it for free. You'll see it right there on the homepage, right by the trailer video. That's my gift to you. Again, no pressure, but it will serve you in a big way. Okay, back to this. We've got 4 boxes. Now, the new way, this is how we build Healthpreneur. So my current company, Healthpreneur, which is where I spend all my time, where we help health and fitness experts start and scale successful high-end coaching programs. This is what we do. 95% of our revenue is this. All of the revenue that we help our clients build out is this. And the great part is you can go from 0 to hero in a couple months. You don't need to spend 10 years building your platform. This is all about helping you build your income before your influence. Most people get it wrong. They're building their social media following, their platform, all this kind of stuff, and they're barely making any money because they're doing the old way. This is, we're making money from day one, and we're making good money because we're actually helping people at a very high level. Okay, so let's look at how this works. We have a Facebook ad. The reason we use Facebook ads is because Facebook has told us you got to pay to play. 2% organic reach. If you have 1,000 followers, 20 people will see a post you post organically on your wall. That is a waste of time. Don't do that. What Facebook wants you to do is put up a message or a post and put money behind it. Now you can get in front of as many people as you want. Now, when it's done properly, you get in front of the right people, your perfect clients. From that, we invite them to a webinar. On the webinar, we just share some amazing stuff with them, and then we invite them to book a call with us. First, they fill out an application, then we get on the phone with them. Okay, it's a 4-step process. It's very simple. I don't say it's easy because it's not. There are nuances at each step that are super important to understand, and if you don't know what they are, it's going to be tough to have really effective calls that are not salesy and douchey, but actually really value-adding that lead to enrollments. It's very helpful to know how to create a webinar that converts, and it's really helpful to know how to run Facebook ads profitably. These are things that we help our clients with, right? And there's a lot of little details and nuances that you need to know about. Most people don't even know they don't even know, okay? We call this the perfect client pipeline. I'll just short form PCP. And this is how we help you pretty much automatically and predictably attract more leads and clients into your business every single day like clockwork. The beautiful thing about this is that this part is automated. Facebook ad webinar application, you do it once, you set it up once, and it's done. Facebook ads, you'll manage them a few times a week to make sure the numbers look good. Everything else is running on autopilot. The only thing you spend your time doing is speaking to people. And here's the beautiful thing. When you're on the phone with people, you're not offering them a $10 ebook. You're offering them coaching programs in the $3,000 to $10,000 range. Why? Because they actually transform people's lives. A $10 ebook is not helping anyone. Let's be very serious about that. Let's be very honest about that. If you like when I was 15, I broke my leg playing soccer. I went to the hospital, and what the doctor did not do is say, hey, Yuri, sorry about your broken leg. Here's a Band-Aid that you can put over the broken leg, and hopefully it'll help. That's what the lead magnet is doing for most people's businesses. Here's a broken leg, let's put a Band-Aid on it. It's not the full solution. Don't give tips where transformation is required. We're not selling information, guys. We're selling transformation. You cannot transform someone's life by selling them little cheap info products. You have to get people to work with you at a high level. Even selling courses where people do it themselves, 3% completion rate. How is that helping them? It's not. It's not helping them, and it's hurting your business. Higher refunds, lower conversions. I'm telling you from experience. This is exactly how we build Healthpreneur from zero to more than $1 million in less than 1 year with 0 following and 0 email list. Do you think we got on the phone with people who knew me? No, they had no clue who I was. We get on the phone with them and enrolled them in a package that's going to transform their business for several $1,000s. It's so much easier to do this than to make that old funnel profitable. I'm telling you, it's just the reality of it, okay? This is really for people who have deep expertise, who want to transform their clients' lives, who want to work a little bit more closely with their clients, but not necessarily one-on-one, because we don't advise that. We really recommend a more leveraged group coaching model that can give you a lot more profit and actually help your clients at a much greater level. But I want you to remember that premium pricing is better for you and it's better for your clients. You get better clients that show up and do the work, which means they get results. It's better for you because you show up and give the best of yourself. You're not providing Band-Aids where a cast is required. If someone comes in with a broken leg, put the cast on the leg. Don't give them a Band-Aid. And so that's why in today's day and age where information has become a commodity, it's tougher and tougher to sell information. When I started in 2006, you could sell an ebook for $75, no problem. Now, that same ebook is a blog post for free on the internet. So selling information is very different than it was 10, 15 years ago. And if you're not evolving, you're going to be toast. And it's tougher and tougher to play the content marketing game, to be found in Google with so much competition and with all of Google's recent updates, which are now favoring only the most authoritative, credible sources, right? So if you're not already an authority leading expert in your field, the content marketing game is toast. The only way to win in today's day and age and do so fast is figuring this out, is learning how to acquire clients with paid traffic in a way that's going to serve them at a deep level. And you can't do this if you're selling stuff for $10. Even $100 is tough. Get them at a higher level, walk them through this process, and watch what happens to your business. Okay, so I hope this has inspired you, has given you some ahas and insights about, listen, like you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you the two options, the old way and the new way. You can keep doing the old stuff if you want to, the product launches, membership sites, funnels, split testing the blue button versus the green button, all that kind of stuff if you love doing that. But there's a whole new world, a lot easier to do and to impact your clients at a much greater level and make a lot more money and a lot more margin than what we looked at a few moments ago. This funnel for us, we get an 8-to-1 ROI from Facebook ads. Why would I not do that every single day of the week? Our other funnel, the old way, we're lucky if we break even. We're lucky. So it's up to you guys. It's up to you. You can do this or you can do the old way. I just wanted to give you the two options, the blue pill and the red pill pretty much. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to share it with someone who needs to see this. If you've enjoyed this video, remember, subscribe right now to the channel because I've got dozens upon dozens more videos that are going to help you as an entrepreneur with your mindset, your marketing, your monetization, and your self-managing systems to start and scale a successful business online. We are the leader for health and fitness experts for a reason, but everything you're going to see on this channel can help you in whatever business you're in as well. So I want to thank you so much, my friend, for tuning in. Hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe to the channel today. Once you've done that, you'll land on our homepage for the channel. Grab your free book, which is right in the link in the description. And once again, thanks so much for your time. Hopefully this has inspired you, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.